Good morning everybody, it's Jackie Smerdon and I'm sitting in Dunnock Studio, and I just wanted to tell you about my summer of plein air painting, or painting outdoors on location. Painting outside, essentially taking some kit with you and getting out there and painting. So you can see behind me there's some pictures here which I have done, which I'll show you in a little while. And just wanted to share what I've done, so please don't compare your work to my work. If you've managed to get outside painting at any point, or drawing or sketching, anything you want, well done, because it is quite daunting and people come up and what are you doing, and then you have to try, and you feel like you're justifying what you're doing or the colour choices, or it's very strange, but the trick is to have a chat with people and enjoy the process of relaxing outside. Eventually you do get used to it, and my favourite one was being on Cromer Beach, where I had 3 different children come up and tell me how good I was. What a good artist you are. I thought, thank you, I'll take that, very nice, thank you very much. Got to take the praise where you can. So yes, so hopefully you'll enjoy this little tour of what I've done, and a couple of little bits of information that I found out on the way. So one of the things that I got asked about was this little stool. So this was a gift from my lovely friend Shirley. Thank you, Shirley. It's a fold-out chair, and it's quite handy because it has a little pocket in there where you can store things. You can put your paints or your sketchbook, and then you literally pop it together, pick it up and carry it like a bag. So I have a bad back, so realistically this is as heavy as I'd want to go. It's a steel frame. I'm sure you can get lighter ones. When we looked this up, it was on, I think it was on Cotton Traders, but just recently another friend, Jackie, found one of these in the UK shop, The Range, and it was even cheaper, and had an insulated pocket in here, so if you had some lunch with you, it'd keep it cool. So you can get very inexpensive sit-on stools, which if you're going painting, you're not sure there's going to be somewhere to sit, really good kit to take with you. Another thing I noticed is I sat outside, I did some watercolours and I did some oils, and I did notice when I brought one of them back, the one from the beach, which you can see behind me there, the sky when I was on the beach in my painting looked really bright, and when I got it back to the studio it was the same value as the sea, as in the sky is never going to be the same value. It's not going to be as dark as the water or the land. It's always going to be paler because it's air. And I couldn't work out, well, sure it was really bright when I was at the beach, but I realised my glasses tint when it's sunny, so they react to sunlight, and for some reason that made me see the lights brighter than they actually were. So when I came back I had to redo the sky. But that's another little tip, it's just because you've sketched something out on location doesn't mean to say you can't come back and tweak it or even repaint the whole thing, but you're using your sketch as an inspiration, or if you're happy with it you might want to finish it as a complete picture, or it may just be a little scribble in your sketchbook, and that's fine. All of that is fine. You're going out to just get a feel of the location, absorb some of it, and you will notice when you're painting that some of the things you do not notice on a photograph you can really see when you're on location. So it's, even if you're too embarrassed to go outside in public, that's fine. We've all got our levels. So if you've got a balcony or you've got a little garden or a large garden, sit outside if you can. If you haven't got any of those things, try and pop along to your local park. Sit against a tree. Nobody can see behind you there. Another good tip that is. Sit yourself up against something. People can't get behind you. You'll feel a bit more secure. And have a go anyhow, even if it's just 10 minutes. I promise you, you will enjoy it and you will learn a lot from doing it. So I was off to the sunny Suffolk coast. It wasn't actually that sunny, it was very windy. You can see the pebbly beach. This inspired one of my sketches, a watercolour sketch. I had a few days down in Suffolk. There we go, that was my inspirational scene. It's good to keep photos. Here I am on Cromer Beach with a view catcher trying to isolate a scene in a very, very large expanse. It helps to focus in on an area. And this is a garden in Hingham, very beautiful space where again my oils came out. That's in sort of setting down the basic blocks. It was a very nice day. Then we're now over at Castleacre Priory, which is definitely worth a visit. Then this is near Linford, next to Munford, some beautiful tree shapes. Really enjoyed doing that. Now that particular painting stayed with the owner of the garden. And then when you get them back, you may have done a sketch, say, of a pub. That then inspires you perhaps to do a painting of a pub. So there's all sorts of things you can do. That's the Priory. Then that's at Linford again. That's Caister Lifeboat Station, the museum. That's Wyndham Abbey. And there you can see the picture I did on the beach with the pebbles. Some old ones I did in Swaffham. There's the Cromer Beach one. And then the oil of the garden. So I hope you enjoyed that little tour of some of my expeditions, painting outdoors on location or on plein air, or just outside. I'm going to paint outside, everybody. People all know what you mean. Whatever terminology you want to use, don't let anything put you off. It's coming up to autumn. Well, nature knows it's autumn already, doesn't it? But we're coming into that autumnal period. The light is amazing. If you get a nice day, or even in the middle of winter, get yourself out and try a quick sketch. If that's all you can manage, just try a quick sketch. And I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. See you soon.